All right. Hello. Sean Brady, business thoughts from today's meeting sessions with some great coachees. And we focused on three letters, PPT. So our top expenses in business are typically our P, and T. People, place, and taxes. Sometimes a close fourth is insurance. So people, place, and taxes. The insurance is usually can be rolled in with the property. It can also be rolled in with the people. But taxes are always going to be the tax man and tax woman. But taxes are inevitable. So if we're doing business ethically and responsibly. So people, places, and taxes. I'm kind of getting these thoughts as I formulate them out of my head. The client I met with today, the people was a bigger line item than the place. And then the place was still a little bit bigger, about twice as big as the insurance, or in this case, taxes. Either way, our people, place, and taxes are things that we always get to worry about and think about if we're astute and looking to win in the margins is for our successful businesses. So if we think about where our expense ratios are now, and his was a growing on the uptick business where he's really swinging out and growing his business. So of course, people should be at the higher point of the spectrum. In fact, the way he described it is probably 3 or 4 times as great as the place on a monthly expenditure. And I was actually really happy to see that. Eventually, his people expense is going to be higher because he will have more people, and with the way our society is going with right sizing and smart sizing and using a smaller footprint in the physical space, that's going to decrease that amount. So I was really happy to see that his people expense was as high as it was in comparison to those ratios. But it's always our people, place, and taxes that we have the opportunity to impact. So let's make sure we're focusing on getting the highest possible return from those. One is through mentorship and coaching and keeping our eye on the ball. So the one thing that I preach in sales accountability is what we're being accountability to. Today we covered knowing the value of our business, and then knowing the lifetime value of our client and the immediate value of our clients when they become a new customer, or certainly what it costs to replace an existing customer when they go away forever. Whatever reason. It could be they, go away for a cost standpoint. We're grossly overpriced in the marketplace. But if we're usually within a 10 to 20% ratio of what they're currently paying, and we have a good relationship with them, we should always maintain that relationship. Because to replace somebody is just really, really high cost. And he's in the insurance world. But for any business, it doesn't matter. It's a really high cost to replace someone. And those ratios hold true in any business. So certainly any service repeatable annualized business where we know it's going to be repetitive. So 1, know your numbers. 2, be aware of the PPT, your people, place, and taxes. And then also certainly be aware of the value you bring to the relationship for anybody involved. All right, that's Sean Brady. Thanks for listening to this kind of getting out of my head thoughts of the day, but I hope this helps you and impacts your business wisely. Thanks for listening. Good stuff. You dig it.